Not one, not two, but folks at home, 3 copies of Hogwarts Legacy. That's right. 3 copies of Hogwarts Legacy. We got 1 copy right here for Xbox Series X, which we're playing right now. We have another brand new sealed copy of Hogwarts Legacy on Series X as well. Okay. And in addition to that, we also have Hogwarts Legacy on PS5. Now let me ask you this. When you look at a game like Skyrim came out in 2011. It's 2023. And do you really think that people are going to be playing this game in a decade from now? Because I'm going to tell you right here and right now, the answer is no. And I know that's not what some people want to hear. Believe me, it's not what some people want to hear. But the longevity of Oblivion, Morrowind, Skyrim is due to the fact that there was meat on the bone and it was worthwhile to begin with, okay? But you look at this and it's a shallow, open world. It feels dull, wooden, lifeless. It's a Ubisoft open world clone, very akin to Far Cry. And everyone is praising this game. But the fact of the matter is that no one's really talking about the game. You see here, as we have been dissecting this game and showing the faults, and not necessarily going out of our way to do that. I mean, we're following NPCs just out of curiosity because the game's so boring. And the game starts breaking and destabilizing, and it has so many problems, but those aren't really the biggest problems, because when you deliver a mid-generic open world experience in 2023, well, your game's going to be forgotten about within a week. We're going to revisit this game in a week, okay? And I'm going to tell you what, no one's going to be playing Hogwarts Legacy in a week, okay? This is how it works. It's a disposable camera title, okay? It's very akin to a disposable camera. You get 14 exposures, 15 exposures, and a disposable camera, okay? You have your fun in the sun with the disposable camera, and then you move on. And that's this game. It's a one-and-done experience. People don't want to hear that, but that's exactly what's happening here with Hogwarts Legacy. It's a one-and-done experience, folks. We have shown you the cracks. You don't have to agree. If you love Harry Potter, that's fantastic. But what you need to know and understand is that this game doesn't have longevity, and it doesn't certainly have enough fuel in the gas tank to make it to its destination. And its destination is nowhere near where Skyrim ultimately got off, or Oblivion, or Morrowind, or any other open world game that's actually worth playing and worth talking about all of those years later. This is a terrible game in so many aspects, but people want to sit there and they want to say Hogwarts, they want to say Harry Potter, they want to say this, that, and the third. But if you were to take away all of that stuff, there's nothing here, folks. This is a Game Pass game. If Hogwarts Legacy came to Game Pass, it would have been so much better, because we could have cut it some slack. We could have sat there and we could have said, sweetheart, this is on Game Pass. Just like Atomic Heart is coming to Game Pass, just like Starfield is coming to Game Pass, and many other titles, those are all coming to Game Pass, okay? So we don't have to sit there and think about, is it worth spending 60, 70, 80, whatever, on the software when it's coming to the Game Pass service. Now, had Hogwarts Legacy been on Game Pass day one, I would have cut it some slack. I think it's a perfect Game Pass title, okay? A perfect Game Pass title. Hogwarts Legacy. Perfect Game Pass title. We have shown you the reality of the situation. It's a total snooze to play. It's a total snooze to look at, especially after the honeymoon phase continues to dissipate here. People are going to wake up and smell the coffee, and they're going to say, well, Michael, it don't smell as good as it once did. And it's a testament to how Avalanche just didn't quite make it through the hula hoops and the guttage. Okay? People are shilling this, but they're not shilling it in a way that makes sense. It's a dead game, and it's one of the worst examples you can use to say gaming is alive again. You know, there's some people in here especially that love to play edgelord contrarian and say, well, Michael doesn't like it, so we're going to say it's good. Motherfucker, you don't pick up a controller. You're not playing this shit. Okay? That's what you need to know and understand. The game's trash. When are you going to wake up and smell? Hopefully it's sooner rather than later. Because we tried to tell the folks at home that the cracks were starting to show. And they just didn't want to listen. They just didn't want to listen. So now, as such, what we have to continue to do is just continue to play this slop and see where it takes us here. Hit the like button, folks at home. It's a struggle with the schizos. So make sure you combat that by hitting the like button, okay? And V was right about this game, by the way. This is the next Titanic. Okay, this is the next Titanic. So make sure you hit that like button. Because we're not discussing the game like everyone else is. We're not showcasing the game like everyone else is. If you want me to sit around and do missions just like every other Let's Play does, that's the most boring, palatable shit you can imagine. This is my experience with the game. Okay? I don't care if it's not the correct way. I don't care if we're playing it on Barney the Dinosaur mode. Sweetheart, this is my experience, and that's what makes this compelling over here. To see how we're playing the game. To see what we're doing in the game. Okay? If you want the correct version, there's plenty of other outlets for you to watch. Okay? But we're not playing this in the traditional sense. And if your conservative ass can't handle that, then my oh my. And I've also downloaded Shenmue 3. Okay. We've downloaded Shenmue 3 here today. Okay. And what that means is that if we get so bored of this game, or we might actually do a comparison if the computer doesn't blue screen. Okay. The computer might blue screen, but if it doesn't blue screen, we're going to open up Shenmue 3. Okay. This just came out like a few years ago. It's not too old compared to the first game. Okay, we're going to open up Shenmue 3. And we're going to compare Shenmue 3, which was a Kickstarter game. Okay, we're going to compare Shenmue 3 to Hogwarts Legacy. And I know what's going to come out on top. I know what's going to come out on top. And it's going to be, well, we don't want to spoil things. But I know what's going to come out on top. So if we get super bored of this experience, and we will, okay, we're going to open up Shenmue 3. And we're going to see what Shenmue 3 can offer us, okay? If you're going to do an open world game in 2023, you have to have certain things figured out. And they just didn't make it there with Hogwarts Legacy. You can disagree. Okay, but we have shown you the problems. We have shown you the cracks. And that's all we can do. You know, we can give the horse water. If the horse is reluctant to drink the water, we did the best we could. So we're going to jump in, okay, and we're going to play one mission for those that are whining in the comments Oh, Michael, this is just the autistic way on how you're supposed to play this game. Hell, you'd enjoy it more if you actually played it the right way, Michael. No, I wouldn't. If you think me doing mundane missions over and over and over again here in this game is going to potentially win me over in terms of me liking Hogwarts Legacy, absolutely not. This is an open world, okay? And I'm going to play it how I want to play it. And if that makes you lose sleep at night, well, please call Dr. Phil. But nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to play one mission just to satisfy certain folks, okay? And then we're going to play the game how I like to continue playing this experience. Why am I not hearing audio? Why am I not hearing audio? Are you guys hearing audio?
Oh, don't do that. That's not necessary.
Why am I not hearing audio? Well, I guess we get no audio today. I think you guys can hear audio. I can't hear audio. Oh, I know what's going on. There we go. Okay, we're going to do this mission to satisfy some folks at home. Okay. And then we're going to go continue to play the game how we want to play it.
I wish there was something I could do.
Boy, can you help me?
Okay. We're going to go do the missions because that's apparently how you're supposed to play the game. You're not allowed to roam around. You're not allowed to look at things. Okay, you're not allowed to do those things here in this game. You're supposed to just do the missions. Not even allowed to look at this here.
Accio. Lumos.
We can't do anything.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Well, I don't even know how to do the missions, so. We've already done this. We've already done this. I'm not doing that again. No, I've already come in here and done this. Unless it's a new mission. We've already done this. We've already done this. Shit ain't saving. The rumor requirement, we've already done that. I'm not doing it again. So I'm loading up the proper save. And if the game didn't save properly, I'm not doing any missions. Manual save. 11:23, that's the latest save. 11:47, the latest save. Why does it load? Why would the game not, if this is me outside exploring, that's what the game should, well, it's not. So what's going on here with this game? Because it's making zero sense right now, okay? And there's no missions. There's no missions.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
I bet we've already done this too. Oh, the greenhouse. Amazing. Just riveting. It really is riveting, folks. So that's why we've downloaded Shenmue 3 to compare it to this game here. If we get super bored and if the computer can handle it, we'll see. I swear we've already done this too.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach
Why
you
are they
additional
communicating?
defenses.
Oh my
Please
God.
complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my class.
Why is the professor communicating through a walkie-talkie? Oh my God. The professor is communicating through a walkie-talkie. Guys, you need to wake up in here. Holy shit. I can't do this anymore. If you guys aren't going to listen, I'm going to find a crowd that will. And we're going to get really technical and nerdy about these game design things, okay? This is stupid. You guys are too busy on the Steam forums going like, oh yeah, it's got a 10 out of 10. They're not playing it on the Steam forums either. It's another...
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble.
Where are we going?
What am I missing?
Lumos. Wait a minute. We have already done this. What is wrong with this game? We've already done this mission, bro. We've already done this mission. I'm not playing missions in this game. The whole damn quest system is broken. It like loads you to a previous save. It doesn't save your shit. And you gotta redo missions, at least on Xbox. Unless we're not playing it right. Which would, like, you know, very well could be the case. But I don't care. Okay? If I have to do these missions over and over and over again, it's just silly and stupid. Okay? It's ridiculous. We've already done this mission. I'm not doing it again. So as such, we're not playing any missions. Because I've already done this mission. I've already done this mission. Yep. I've already done this. It's not saving. Something is broken with this game. On Xbox. On my Xbox, anyway. Let's see if the NPCs do this.
We'll be planting dittany at our potting table.
Never mind. We've already done this, dude. Okay. We just have to load random saves up because... Oh, hell no. Absolutely not. What is the most recent save? And why does it say 2019? Flight test? 426, 423, 429. This is the latest save. That's bullshit, dude. Flight test? Dude, we did that mission a long time ago. We did that mission a long time ago. We just did the room of requirements. And it makes it wants to... Yeah, this is not where we're at. I'm done doing missions, dude. The game's just trash. It doesn't even properly save you. So it wants you to keep doing these missions over and over again. It must be a bug on Series X. I don't know what the fuck's going on, dude. But I'm not entertaining it. Okay? I'm not doing it. Just not doing it. So you can tune out now if you want mission gameplay. I'm not doing it. Not when it doesn't say my progress. That's inexcusable. When it doesn't say my progress, I'm out. That's bullshit, dude. I already did the room requirements. I'm not doing it again. I just did that last night. I'm not doing it again, dude. It's a boring fucking mission. Like, place the desk over here. Like, yeah, we've already done that. We're not doing it again. Sorry that the game is so incompetent. It's not my fault. It's the game's. It doesn't know how to save properly. Then the game loads like an old save up every time by default. Like, here's this old save from like fucking when you first played the game. It's like, well, maybe we should play this on PS5. We certainly do have a PS5 copy, but then again, there's that DRM in place, and we wouldn't be able to play it anytime soon because it would take all day to download the game. So, yeah, it's just a bad piece of software. But if you like it, that's fantastic. I'm glad you're having some fun. It's not for me, but we're still playing it regardless, because it is the latest and greatest in the world of video. And the folks at home want to see how terrible this may very well be, so because they might be on the fence, and we're going to give them just this raw gameplay here. And my oh my, is it a snooze. Look at the telescope here. I wonder if we can use it.
This could prove dangerous. Incendio, Levioso, Accio, Protego. Accio, Incendio, Levioso.
Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Why would it take me back to the castle? Why would it take me back to the castle? We're about ready to fire up Shenmue III here soon. Like, the fact that this is making me compelled to play old games is very telling on the quality of it. Like, we really don't want to sit here and play this. But so that's why we're downloading old games. Because it compels you to play something that's just, it does something with your brain where it's like, you don't want to play this. You see its faults, and you're compelled to go play something that's actually a little bit more quality. I don't know if that makes sense, but it does to me. Let's find a side quest. Because I've never done a side quest here in this game. But I don't think they exist. There's not even like a legend. We've already explored nearly the entire map. Obviously, this part won't let me continue over here, because we have yet to move through it in a way that makes sense. I don't see any missions at all. It's like location stuff. Where are the side quests? They must not exist. I mean, there's not even a Hogwarts Express in this game. If the game doesn't want me exploring, it should we shouldn't have the broom then. Why would it give me the broom if it doesn't want me to explore? Tell me how that makes sense.
Lumos.
Fuck's this shit? Oh, you can't go in there with the broom.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Oh, you're back. With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Wheat,
Oh, thank you.
I'm excited to hear more.
How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Truly an amazing game.
I saw what you did!
Truly an amazing game. I'll tell you what, I'm falling asleep just... I'd rather play Atomic Heart at this point. I mean, honestly. So when that comes out, we're going to jump right on it. In the next week or so, whenever that comes out. And we're going to leave this behind. Because it's a total snooze. I can't believe people in here just like this game. Like they truly, I think a lot of people in here are just becoming consumers. Because they wouldn't, that's not the same person I remember calling in my show for multiple years. They would call in and agree and say, yeah, the gaming industry is trash. And, you know, we're looking for quality software. And then all of a sudden it's like, well, we don't care anymore about quality software. We don't care anymore about standards in our games. It's just like, yeah, we love opening chests and looting, and that's all it, you know, really needs. And it's like, what happened to you guys? You know, you're out here buying Dead Space Remake, you're out here buying this, you're out here... I mean, Jesus Christ.
Hogsmeade?
I mean, look, buy what you want, but fuck. I thought, you know... Thought you were based. Guess not. I'm not sure what happened. Like if we were playing this right now on Game Pass, I'd say, yeah, this is a stellar title. But not for $70. I mean, I didn't pay $70 for it. I paid like $200, so yeah. Because we got it early. Sort of. Not early enough, but... And we wound up with like fucking 3 copies of this slop.
Stop right there!
Alrighty, we've hit the 30-minute mark here. And we're going to take a little breather. Okay, we've hit the 30-minute mark into the show. We're going to take a little breather here. Because it seems like we need to take a little breather. Tomorrow is NFL Sunday, Super Bowl, so we probably won't be going live tomorrow. And if we do, it'll be after the Super Bowl. But I don't think there will be a point to go live tomorrow because the Super Bowl's on, and ain't nobody on YouTube during the Super Bowl except for fucking, well, let's not get into that. But I'm watching the Super Bowl. And, yeah, so we're going to take a little breather here. We're 30 minutes into the show. And we still have this brand new sealed copy of Battlefield, which is amazing. We spent $40 for Battlefield 2042 in 2023. Okay, this is a game that came out 2 years ago, 2021. And we spent $40 for this game here. Brand new sealed, and it's loose. So we got a really fantastic deal on this game right here, Battlefield 2042. I mean, you can't find it for this price anywhere. We got a really fantastic deal on Battlefield 2042. Enter the next era of Battlefield. Fight in massive 128 player battles. Hard zone engage in intense squad focused survival experience. Portal, change the rules. And this is the mode that they showed. I made multiple videos on Battlefield 2042 and multiple streams, probably at least 15. And everyone told me I was wrong. Everyone told me, you're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. You say this about every game. And one of the things their counter argument here was Portal, the Battlefield Portal mode. They said, you know what, if you don't like the 2042 experience, you have Portal mode, and you can go in and make your own game, you know, and change the rules, and change the level, and change the loadout, and change this, and change that. And that was their answer. And now you look at the player count for Battlefield 2042, and I can't imagine it being that big. Maybe 5,000, if that. And I mean, if that, probably 1,000 players right now for Battlefield 2042, if that even. I mean, it's just one of those things where as a creative, they're damned if they do something new with the franchise, and they're damned if they don't. So if they would have made Battlefield 2042, here's what's going to happen. The next Battlefield is going to have no direction. The next Battlefield is going to have no direction. Because what they're going to do is listen to the fan feedback and just make the game for them. And that's not going to work out well. In fact, it'll be a bigger disaster than 2042. I can tell you that right now. It will be a bigger disaster than 2042. Because there's no direction. When you have to get on your knees and beg for the fans to come back to this franchise, it's clearly, maybe the franchise should have been put to rest. You know, maybe it was time for Battlefield to just not exist. It was always a boomer, PC, nerdy fucking thing, niche audience, and it wanted to be like Call of Duty so bad. It will never be like Call of Duty. Call of Duty is like the GTA of first-person shooters, you know. Your grandma knows about Call of Duty. She probably doesn't know about Battlefield. And, you know, they tried to continue to evolve it to a point where they tried to make it into Battlefield. They tried to make it into, you know, this big competitor, while obviously offering the Battlefield sort of the Battlefield experience. And they failed tremendously. They really did. But they kind of didn't. Because I remember arguing about the Battlefield 2042 game. And just not great people. Just really not great people. Gamers want to just argue for the sake of arguing. They're not arguing for quality. They don't care about any of that shit. Because here's what's happened. They've listened to the fan feedback. And with each new fucking season, they've added in things that should have been, I guess, arguably, according to the fans, in the game since day one. But is that bringing people back? Is that bringing people back to Battlefield 2042? The answer is it's not. So that's what happens when you listen to the fans. Now you're stuck with a game that no one is playing. And it's a dead franchise. So how do you reboot Battlefield? Well, you don't listen to the fans. I'm not saying don't provide the basics. But you do have to... I think if they just added a single-player campaign to Battlefield 2042, or to the Battlefield franchise going forward, I think that's a step in the right direction. Give gamers a solid campaign. That's quality. Even if it's short, even if it's only 5 hours long, you're still getting something there. You know what I mean? Because if you're bored of multiplayer or your friends stop playing the game, you're probably not going to play multiplayer. It's a peer-to-peer thing. You know what I mean? Like if someone else is playing something, that's why people buy these certain consoles. It's not about marketing. It's about what your friends are playing it on. If your friends are playing Call of Duty on PlayStation, you're probably going to buy a PlayStation. So it depends on what your friends are doing, if you have any. And if you don't have any, well, then that's why they should introduce the single-player campaign and bring that back with the next iteration of Battlefield and have that completely playable offline. Call of Duty still does it, even though it's trash. Modern Warfare 2 is the worst campaign. I mean, I didn't even get past like level 4. It's trash. It's the same mission on repeat. Okay. Not good. So, and Halo's dead. Halo is $1 billion franchise, and it is, and I told people from the get-go, I said that this game's shit. And they were shilling it. There was that shill period for Halo Infinite. They were like, oh, this campaign's so good. And it's like, guys, that campaign ain't fucking good. That's a bunch of busy work, just like this game right here, Hogwarts Legacy. The campaign's not good. So if you want to sit around and play the same game for the next 10 years, then by all means, continue to support these games. Because that's what's going to happen. I didn't give Avalanche my money with these. I bought these. So, you know, it's just, I wouldn't buy Hogwarts Legacy. I mean, unless I were heavily into Harry Potter, I wouldn't be buying Hogwarts Legacy. It's no different than Far Cry 6. It's no different than Elden Ring. You roam around this bloated, empty open world and just collect things and defeat enemies. That's it. That's all you do. And it's like, well, yeah, you could argue that's what GTA is too, and Red Dead, and it is. But it's about the journey, and it's about the fact that you care about these quality characters, these compelling characters, the writing, the production, the performances. All of it is top stellar notch, work. So you're invested into that shit. You remember the GTA characters. You remember the characters in Red Dead. You remember all of that stuff. None of this shit is going to happen here in Hogwarts Legacy. You don't remember this shit. I mean, it's already established, sure. But that's the compelling drive to continue the monotony of it. It's like, yes, it is just basically get on your horse and defeat some enemies and then come back to the camp. Or in GTA, it's get in the car with Franklin or whoever, defeat some enemies, come back to the crib. Okay, yeah, there ain't much to that, but the context surrounding the mission, surrounding the monotony, is what makes it compelling, and to see where it's going to go. So it's like The Walking Dead. The reason why The Walking Dead was so special is because no one cared about the zombies. That's not why people were watching the show. I mean, initially that was a factor, but it was about the characters, it was about the storylines, it was about the conflict. You were watching, it's essentially a soap opera, that's what it is. But you're not just watching random people kill zombies in every episode. That's boring. So there has to be drama, there has to be conflict, there has to be...
It's me donated €6 through Super Chat. Hey there, Mako, happy birthday, mate. Party face, party face, party face, party face.
I'm gonna make one suggestion. Don't do drugs. Because whatever that guy just said made zero fucking sense. But we do appreciate that. And you have come through, and as such, since you have come through, we're gonna ask Talking Ben a question here. And you have popped the cherry. And we do appreciate your kind generosity and your support. It's me. So with that said, let's get a W in this chat for It's Me. Coming through, supporting the show here.
Ben?
Is It's Me hot?
Yes?
We know. You didn't have to say that. Shut the fuck up, Ben.
No.
Hey, Ben, are you watching the Super Bowl tomorrow?
No.
Okay.
Yes?
Shut up. So we do appreciate that. It's me. For coming through. So we have Shenmue 3. And what I want to do today, if we don't blue screen here, we might blue screen. But if we don't blue screen, I want to compare the two games in real time. I want to compare the two games in real time. And I want to see which one is superior. Because they said Shenmue 3 is trash. Okay. And I guess we're going to find out if Shenmue 3 is like the first Shenmue game. I don't know if they've downgraded things in terms of NPCs, but it's a Shenmue game, so I'm assuming it's better. So we're going to compare Shenmue 3, which is literally like as independent as it can be, compared to this big blockbuster JK Rolling Fest. So whenever you guys want to see that, let me know. We're going to compare the NPCs in Shenmue 3, because we've already compared it to Shenmue 1. We know that the 1999 game is superior. So we're going to go to 2016 or 2017, whenever Shenmue 3 came out, 2018, whenever, and we're going to compare Shenmue 3, if the computer doesn't blue screen. If it does, obviously it's going to freeze, and we're going to have to restart it, but if the computer doesn't freeze, we're going to jump into Shenmue 3. We're going to compare the NPCs to Hogwarts Legacy. So, but in order to do that, we have to get back to the castle. In order to do that, we have to get back to the castle. So let's go ahead and get back to the castle here. And let me get some audio on my headphones. Let's get back to the castle here, so we can find the NPCs. And figure this out in a way that makes sense. We're gonna need some fast travel points here. And I'm not seeing the green dots, so I guess we're on a mission or something. I'm not sure what's going on. Clearly, we're in the combat. Yeah, combat. Game's way too loud. Last night's mix was really terrible. Couldn't even hear myself talk. Last night's mix was terrible. If the audio is trash, let me know. I can try and fix it, but I guess you guys don't care enough to let me know. But I couldn't. I mean, the gameplay audio was way too loud last night. So let's go to the NPCs. We're going to fire up Shenmue 3 here. Once we can fast travel. Literally the worst map system you could have ever implemented in a game. 3D maps is never the way. Alright. We're going to open up Shenmue here. Shenmue 3. We're going to compare the NPCs. And I'm hoping that Hogwarts is a... well, we'll see how it performs. Look at this loading. Oh. And we're gonna have to go. Let's go to the There's no NPCs anywhere. There's no NPCs anywhere. So we're gonna have to wait until daytime. Let's go to the cafeteria or... oh my god, this loading. Really? Oh my god. This loading is bizarre. It's so sad. Trying to figure out a good spot here. And then we're going to boot Shenmue 3 up. And then maybe think about winding this one down. I want to see this. I've seen screenshots of this place filled up, and every time I come in here, there's no one in here. So you tell me how that makes sense. I guess the Xbox version is broken. But with that said, we're going to go ahead and attempt to open up Shenmue 3. I think the game, something will probably crash here. So if the stream goes offline for about, it's because we're probably going to get a blue screen. I don't know how to fix that. Computers are stupid. It's like, it's 2023, not 1998. You know, we shouldn't be having issues like that, but whatever. PC gaming is the biggest waste of really everything, in my opinion, unless you go Steam Deck for $400. If you do Steam Deck for that price, I think that's fair. But anything past that, you are, just buy a console, please. Just buy a fucking PS5. Don't go down the PC gaming route. It's not bait. I'm telling you from experience, PC gaming is the biggest, probably problem in gaming right now. It's such a waste of everything when you can get a console for much cheaper and get pretty consistent results, and you're not having to deal with other issues that is introduced with PC gaming. So, unless you can get the Steam Deck, if you can get the Steam Deck for $399 or what have you, that's a fair outing from Valve. But if you're the GPU prices alone are just ridiculous, and just, I can't get into it because it's going to piss me off, because I know people don't agree. And it's like, how could you be on that spectrum? In the sense that it's like, there's no value in PC gaming. There's no value in PC gaming. But people defend it like, yeah, my GPU costs this amount of money. And it's like, well, that's great, but look at the software. Look at Hogwarts Legacy on PC. This shit is not optimized. Oh my God. These just loaded in. Oh, hell no. Look at this. I gotta rewind this stream right now. That shit just loaded in front of me while I wasn't even looking. Holy shit. Let's see if we can find this. Oh my God, that's fucking bad. You guys gotta rewind this. The food loaded on all the tables. Oh my God. The food loaded on all of the tables. You've got to be kidding me, bro. That is abysmal. That is abysmal, dude. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, this game is objectively bad. And I know people are mad that I'm showing this, but it's like, I know people are mad that we're showing this, and look, I don't have a hate agenda for this game. I don't. The pink hair is just a coincidence. I don't have a hate agenda for any game, but if I play it and I don't like it, like, I'm going to share my experience with you, and you're probably not going to agree because we see games differently. My lens is different than your lens. My lens is a little bit wider in terms of game design than yours may very well be. It doesn't mean we're right or wrong. Okay, it doesn't mean that you're wrong. Doesn't mean that I'm wrong. It's just we have a different way of seeing things. And my way is not, it's different. Let's just put it that way. So, regardless, the food appeared on the table, and that's... I just can't with this game. I mean, the save issues, the pop-in, the weird door loading stuff, the terrible fucking NPCs. I mean, it just all adds up. The open world, Ubisoft elements, collect-a-thon, defeat enemies, no Hog Train, no Hogwarts Express. We're loading up Shenmue 3. So if the stream dies, we're probably not coming back. Because, well, you guys weren't ready for the stream. So maybe later tonight we'll come back and try again. But I'm going to open up Shenmue 3. Okay. I'm going to open up Shenmue 3. And if it crashes, we're done. And it might, but it might not. Okay. Because it's going to be a pain in the ass to get the computer back on if it blue screens. You're going to have to keep restarting it. It's just a process. So, we're going to open up Shenmue 3 and we're going to compare it to Hogwarts Legacy. Okay? That is the plan. It might not go as planned. So I'm just letting you know that if we do crash, the stream is over. We will come back potentially later tonight. And if the stream doesn't crash, we will compare it to Hogwarts Legacy. So we do appreciate you for watching if it does go down here. And if it doesn't, stay tuned because we're going to open up Shenmue 3 here. Okay, we're clicking on things. Usually it gets a little weird when you start clicking on things. Shenmue 3, open up. In 5, 4, running. Okay, it's running. I didn't click yes, so it might crash here. And how are we going to figure this audio out? Is this working still? Okay, it is still working. I'm really surprised. But for how long, we don't know. Game capture. Okay, we're going to attempt to get Shenmue up here. Shenmue 3. Okay, oh, Jesus God, Jesus God, Jesus God. Why is that so loud? I gotta lower it, bro. I don't know what you guys can hear, but that shit is loud as hell. Okay, we're gonna try and get it up on the screen in a way that makes sense. Boom. Okay, we're loading Shenmue up here. We're loading Shenmue 3 up. And the audio's terrible. I'm just gonna turn that down. Okay. There we go. That's the best we can do for right now. It is working. I'm very surprised. How long? I don't know. If it blue screens, we're screwed. Let's do continue. Yes. We're starting Shenmue 3. We're going to compare the NPCs in Shenmue 3. We've already played Shenmue 1. Damn, it's a beautiful game. Holy shit. You guys seeing this? Is this working? Looks like it is working. You want some audio? Let's give you guys some audio there. Alright. I'm just saying, it's a beautiful game. I think it looks better in Hogwarts Legacy.
I'm going to lose sight of Shenmue. I better hurry.
And you know, people review bomb this game because they're like, well, it's a Shenmue game, and it's like, yeah, that's what it is. So it's going to be a Dreamcast game in the modern era. If that's not floating your boat, then all right. Unskippable cutscenes, so we'll let that play out until we can get to the NPC part. In the meantime, let's jump back into Hog Snooze. Okay. Let's jump back into Hog's News Legacy. Oh my god. Did you guys see that, dude? Oh! They don't even come in. Dude. Oh, no. Guys. There's a problem with this game. Oh my god, hold on. We gotta mute this Shenmue audio. You know what's gonna happen here in, the audio's muted. You know what's gonna happen here in Hogwarts Legacy? If we leave it just like this, all the NPCs are going to disappear. They have no animation, dude. This is the worst game that I've played in years. I'm not even joking at this point, dude. I keep seeing shit in this game that just doesn't make fucking sense. And you can disagree. Welcome to. If you like the game, that's great. I'm envious of your enjoyment. But regardless, once we get through the cutscenes here in Shenmue, we're going to jump in. And just keep watching Hogwarts and let me know if you see things start disappearing, because I think it's going to destabilize. Okay. And if there's a better way to position this, let me know as well. But there might not be. So we can make them smaller. This Resident Evil 1 dialogue, holy shit. Okay. Wait, can I play it like this? Do I have to open it up? Let's see. No. Oh, that's right. Fuck. Okay. I need some more game audio. I'm gonna need some more game audio, bro. Holy shit. You guys want some of that Shenmue audio? There we go. Alright, this is a big... literally, I think Shenmue looks better. I'm not even kidding, bro. I got this bitch on full screen. Wow, it's like The Witcher. Dun-na-na-na-na. Oh, here we go. Here we go. You son of a bitch. I want to go see the NPCs. This shit lagging already? Sad. Oh my god. A loading screen? Man, it is like a Dreamcast game. Okay, it's going to be cutscene galore in that game. Till we can get to the, so let's just let that play out. Let's see what's going on here in Hogwarts Legacy. Oh my god. And I need you guys to see what happens here. I think it's going... I want you guys... This is... They're all going to disappear. Okay. We can climb towers in Shenmue? Come on, dude. Can you do the forklift mission? Oh shit, we're playing Hogwarts. Keep an eye on the lunchroom there. Forgot what we're playing it on. Can we knock on the doors? How do you Oh, this game's amazing. Wow. It's a Shenmue. It's really a Shenmue game. Let's just say that. All right, let's go. Let's wait here by the old man here. Let's see if he actually gets up and goes back home. Okay. Oh, let's go to the gumball machine. Too hard. Let's wait here by the old man and see if he gets up. This is the ultimate test. Shenmue versus Hogwarts Legacy. Let's put this over here. There's not really a good way to... Unless you shrink him. It's the best we can do. All right. The ultimate test here. Get off. Hogwarts Legacy versus Shenmue. Okay. This is probably the first time it's ever been done before. And we're going to see how realistic both games are with the NPCs and things like that. So I need you guys to keep track of, so we got the game clock here. We got the game clock here in Shenmue. Let's mute Shenmue. It's getting annoying. Okay, we got the Jesus Christ. How do I mute the game? There. All right. We have Shenmue and Hogwarts Legacy. Why am I not hearing? Hello? Are you guys hearing Hogwarts? Why am I not getting audio for Hogwarts? Hello? Never mind. Okay, well, you guys can hear Hogwarts. I'll turn that down too, just in case it's too loud. But we're going to see what happens here. Okay. With both games. And it is 10 a.m. in Shenmue. So we're going to see how long it's going to take.
It's over!
It's me donated €6 through Super Chat. Play both at the same time, Mackle. Angelic face. Party face.
It's impossible.
Party face.
It's impossible. I'll tell you what, it's me. You're carrying the show tonight. We appreciate that. Let's get a round of applause for It's Me coming through carrying the show tonight. If I had a second monitor, we could probably play both at the same. Well, no, we only have two hands. I mean, what do you? The fuck? Can you guys hear Shenmue? Now you can. What do you want to hear, Shenmue or Hogwarts? Now you hear it. You're just hearing Shenmue. So we're gonna see which one is going to be better here. Okay, this is fun and exciting. Wow, it's going to take a long time. We're going to be here for literally an hour, dude. Well, I got the pillow on standby. It's not even 11 in Shenmue. It's going to take a long time. At least an hour, probably. Or 30 minutes. Shit. But we have to know. I got to mute that, dude. It's on loop. Check 1, 2. Hello? Hello? Okay. So. I need you guys to pay attention, especially to Hogwarts, because I'm going to tell you, people are going to start disappearing in real time. This is bad game design. Oh my god. If they don't get up, they have not animated any of the NPCs to actually sit down or get up. Okay, so what's going to happen is they're just going to disappear right in front of me. And people are going to defend it here too for some weird fucking reason. You can't defend that, dude. That's fucking bad game design. It is. I don't care if you don't think it matters, okay? That's not the point. The point is a 2023 $70 game, and they got NPCs disappearing in front of you. It's inexcusable. Shenmue 3 is a fucking Kickstarter game. Totally independent. So, obviously, we're looking at an indie game versus a AAA title. So if you want me to play indie games, right here we have it for you. Shenmue 3. And it's just now 11 a.m. in Shenmue. It's going to be a while. Well, how long did that take? 5-10 minutes? Shit. Might take 2 hours to test this. But we'll see what happens here in Hogwarts pretty soon, because the day and night cycle's not as long as that, I don't think. The day, and so these NPCs are going to have to disappear. Because that's what it does. So when the NPCs disappear in Hogwarts Legacy, which I'm going to assume that's what's going to happen, we want you guys to, I don't know. Like they could have, if the NPCs are just going to sit there and play stationary, then they should have just did performance capture on that. They should have did performance capture, and then they could have had, you know, like they do with the Quidditch thing, where they're playing the little ball out there. That's a performance captured scene. And you could do that. I can do performance capture here. Like you don't need to rent a studio out. I don't think these game devs like understand. Like you don't even. What do you need to make a video game? You don't need much. Just like you don't need much to make a movie. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be a great game or a great movie, but if you really want to get something done, I mean, the tools now are more accessible than ever. You can do performance capture from your fucking facial capture from your phone. I mean, you don't need the big bells and whistles. You don't need to rent studio time out. So, like if you have an Xbox Connect, you can literally do that sort of shit. You know, it has skeletal tracking. Is it, you know, obviously going to be that good? I don't know. I have never looked into it that deeply, but you can do it. The SDK is, you know, right there. So I don't know, man. It's just, it's like if you're going to have static NPCs in one location, at least like make it believable. This shit in Hogwarts is trash. Like it's just bad. Like there should be kind of food fights. There should be. I mean, I don't know what happens in Harry Potter, but it can't be that different from what you would expect in the lunchroom here. You know, so. Okay, it's almost 12 in Shenmue, and we're gonna see what the old man does. We're gonna see if they maybe they've taken all of that out in Shenmue 3. I don't know. This is the most recent Shenmue game. It just came out like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 6 years. I don't know when it came out. Not that long ago, compared to the Dreamcast game anyway. So obviously, but apparently Shenmue 3 is not good. I don't know. But we're here to look at the NPC stuff, and we're here to see if they've delivered. So keep an eye on Hogwarts, because I think you're going to see changes sooner there than you will in Shenmue. And yeah, and people don't say this. People say, "Oh, this doesn't matter. You're just like, you know, what are we doing here? It doesn't, you know, it just doesn't make sense." And it's like, well, then don't praise Rockstar when they include small details. Like, why did Rockstar make the horse testicles shrink in Red Dead 2? Because that's what they specialize in. You know, the finite details, the small details that ultimately add up. When you have small detail after small detail after small detail, it starts to paint this picture of, this is a really fucking detailed game, and they really put fucking care and effort into it, or at least they attempted to, and that's commendable. So when you have these games that are just like thrown together, half-assed, it's just not necessary, especially in 2023 and beyond. It's not exciting. So, in GTA 6, when that game comes out, it's going to be praised to the moon and back for how detailed it is, and all these little fucking things you can now do that you could never do in a GTA game, like open up the trunk and throw a body in, or, you know, aim the gun out the window and 360. You know, shit like that. I mean, all of that's in the game. So, do those details matter? Well, depends who you're asking, I guess. Because people play games differently. There's no wrong way to play the game. Like, if I want to sit here and look at the castle in Hogwarts and that's it, then, you know, let people be. What if both games just are so terrible they both just, the NPCs just disappear in Hogwarts? Like, oh my god. But when the food appeared out of nowhere, like, that's bad. It's almost like they had like a little clock right there, like in Shenmue in this game, and then they took it out last minute or some shit. It's like there is a day and night cycle in this game, Hogwarts, but not really. It's so fucking half-assed. Maybe they didn't have enough time to make it properly work. I mean, obviously, with the way this game is programmed, it wouldn't have worked because you don't have a compelling day and night. You know, it just feels like you're in a movie set with androids that are acting as humans. Like, that's what it feels like in Hogwarts. They didn't even try to sell the believability. It's like, you know, it's a nice museum game, and that's what a lot of games accomplish so well. It's a nice museum game where you can look at it, and it's like you can appreciate the fact that it's like Hogwarts is here and now in 4K, and that's great and all, but it's like, okay, get past that, and then you start to see that it doesn't kind of live up to the standards of an open world game, even from like 20 fucking, when did Far Cry 2 come out? 2008? Okay. Who knows? Maybe the cell processor was just that damn good. I don't know. Maybe that's really like the secret. Maybe the cell processor was just so fucking good, you know. Even though it was tough to work with, I mean, maybe it was just that damn good. And now the consoles are essentially just computers. I mean, so the soul has been ripped out of the consoles because they're just essentially they kind of always been like computers. I don't really understand that argument. I guess the architecture is the same as PC now. I don't know, less custom shit. I'm not a game dev, so maybe this is all ignorant, but I'm just seeing it as a observer. I'm not on the other side, so, but I'd love to talk to someone who is. And I'd love to ask really stupid questions. Because I just need answers on why certain things can't be done. Because it's just mind-blowing. Okay, you guys are hearing Hogwarts, I'm not. And then we're going to see how the cookie ultimately crumbles here. Once these day and night schedules continue, it's only it's one in Shenmue. So far Shenmue 3 is not that impressive, but you know, it's an indie game, so. But if the NPCs disappear here in the lunchroom area, well, oh my god. If it really just disappeared, like it will, dude. I will take the game down to a 0 out of 10. I'm not even, fuck the 1 out of 10. It's going to a 0 out of 10. If this scene plays out here in Hogwarts Legacy and everything in front of me disappears, it is going down to a 0 out of 10. Not a 1. I have it like at a 4 or 5. I can't remember. Right around there. But it's going to go down to a 0 if everything in front of me disappears. That's just fucking, that's lazy. That's lazy. That's what that is right there, bro. That's lazy. There's better ways to do it. There has to be better ways to do it. You can't just disappear things in front of the player. Like, the entire fucking point of gaming is to immerse yourself into these worlds and these experiences. Okay? Like, that's what they try so hard at doing. And then they don't fucking, like, go all the way with that. It's like, you have to find clever ways to work around the shortcomings. Because once the gamer is out of the experience, once the immersion has been lost, I mean, it's hard to stay on track. It's hard to stay compelled to the product. So, I know. But we have to see. So far, not much progress on both games here, so. But if the old man goes back to his house, which, may or may not happen, that's going to be pretty impressive. That'll be right up there with the Dreamcast version of Shenmue. And in Hogwarts Legacy, if everything disappears in front of me, we're going to give it a 0 out of 10 for my official review. Yeah, we might just stop playing the game. I mean, this is pretty... if that happens, it's too ridiculous for me to continue. I mean, it really is, bro.
It's over!
Death-sided 666 coming through.
Death Cited 666 donated $5 through Super Chat. Imagine reviewers giving this game a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I don't know what game they were playing, but certainly wasn't mine. Maybe the Xbox version's that bad, but I don't believe that. Yeah, I don't know. I think the topic around the game is no one's talking about the actual game. I've seen some
It's over!
people that are on the same page as me. It's like, okay, everyone's talking about everything but the game. Holy shit, William McKay coming through. That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate that. Why does that sound familiar? So we're going to see how this plays out. It is 2 o'clock in Shenmue. And in Hogwarts Legacy, I can't tell if it has reached nighttime yet. I don't think it has. But, we're going to see. We're just going to see how this plays out. How do I mute Shenmue? So we have Shenmue running on a PC, and we have Hogwarts on Series X. We're not running both. Well, we do have Shenmue running on a PC. Let me see if the fans are loud. Why don't I hear any fans? What the fuck? Sounds awfully quiet to be running a game. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll figure it out once the computer doesn't turn back on. Like, if the GPU fans stop spinning, it will not work, right? Like, isn't there like... Is it like... I don't know. Whoa. Shenmue. Oh, this is getting crazy. Things are happening in Shenmue. This is insane, okay? Things are happening in Shenmue. They are on their schedules. The old man's going to leave. I guarantee you. Watch this. It's getting nighttime in Hogwarts. It's getting nighttime in Hogwarts. Oh, shit. It's getting nighttime in Hogwarts. This is going to be the big test. Let's make this a little bit bigger here. It's going to be the big test here. It is nighttime in Hogwarts. Okay, I need you guys to look at this over here somewhere. And what is the game going to do? This is crazy. Dude, if I go to the cafeteria and bully, it's more of a what you're doing in gaming is, from what I understand, is you're setting up scenes to sell the believability. That's what you're doing. Like, yeah, none of this is real. It's not. It's almost like wrestling in a way. You're setting the believability up to immerse the fans and invest them into the storylines. And that's what you're doing here in gaming. You're setting up these scenes just like, what the
It's over!
fuck? Hello? Something just happened.
£10 through Super Chat. Oblivion
Guys,
has NPCs
William
with daily
McKay coming through
schedules.
again. Hell yeah, brother, we
It ran
appreciate
on
that.
Xbox 360 in 2006.
Exactly, and I'd love to pull. I mean, I do have a 360, and we can probably find that. I do have a copy of that game. Oh yeah, Oblivion is fucking unmatched, guys. Oh god, if the NPCs disappear, I can't. But something has happened in Hogwarts Legacy. I think they turned the lights off or something. I don't know what's going on. Something changed in Hogwarts Legacy. William McKay coming through yet again. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that, William McKay. It's 3 o'clock almost in Shenmue. Like, you're telling me they cannot animate? Okay, if you have the NPCs at the lunch tables and they have to be glued there, let's at least... Okay, it's officially nighttime in Hogwarts. Maybe this is the smartest way to handle this, because if you disappear in front of the player, it's the worst thing you can do. I'd rather have them sit there all night, and that's stupid, but So I don't think they're going to disappear because it is nighttime, but we're going to hold out here on this scene and see how the cookie crumbles. Shenmue. NPCs are doing things in Shenmue. And let's make this big screen just in case it starts disappearing. You've got to be kidding me, bro. Oh my, it is officially a 0 out of 10 for me, dude. No one is, dude, this is Crobecat material. This is a game for Crobecat to come back to. There is enough for him to work off of. I'm not even joking, dude. This is bad. Oh my God. There is no... We gotta walk around. Oh. Dude. If I move the camera, they might disappear. Like, if I put the camera all the way down at the floor and look back up, I'm assuming they're going to be gone. We'll test that out here soon. But just look at what we're looking at here. Oh my God. This is bad. Oh no. Oh man. Crobecat, there is truly enough material here. I think NPCs are disappearing. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look all the way up at the ceiling. Okay, we're gonna look all the way up at the ceiling, and then we're gonna look back down, and they're gonna be all gone. I guarantee fucking you. Watch this shit. We're gonna look at the ceiling in 5, 4.
It's over.
Hell yeah, bro. We appreciate that. Consumed coming through. We're gonna look up at the ceiling.
667 donated 5 Canadian
Is that coming
dollars
through?
through Super Chat. RE4 is going to be better than the slop. Japanese devs are better than Western lazy millennial devs. It's over. Three brothers are eating good. 41 days left. Bear.
Here we go. The ultimate finale. We're gonna look up at. Hold on. We're gonna look up at the ceiling. We're gonna look up at the ceiling.
It's
Chris
over.
is coming through. Holy shit.
Chris H donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Shut it down.
It's over. We're gonna look. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. Chris H coming through. Followed by the 3-pointer from Consumed. What we're gonna do is we're gonna look up at the ceiling. We're gonna look back down, and I guarantee you, all of the NPCs are gonna be gone. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3. Well, you know, jeez.
William K donated £10 through Super Chat. World class, exposing the grim reality of the situation in a way that makes sense.
I mean, it's just shit that I've noticed. It wasn't like I had a fucking list of like, hey, let's do this, let's do that. It's just shit that I noticed. Maybe it's my weird fucking way of playing these games. I don't know. It is what it is. But we're going to look up. We're going to look back down in 5 seconds. William McKay coming through yet again. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're looking all the way up. All the NPCs are gone. Okay. That's surprising. Huh. Let's try it again. Interesting. Okay. I was expecting something a little different there. Okay, how many? We have... No. Something's happening. We have 5 NPCs in this room. 5 NPCs. 5 NPCs. 5 NPCs. 5 NPCs. They are disappearing. 5
It's
NPCs.
over.
Hold on.
Skaterick1 donated $5 through Super Chat. I miss a British man's Super Chat voice.
What is going on? They are disappearing. 3 NPCs left. 3 NPCs left. 3 NPCs left. You want to know how I got these scars?
Consumed by the 667 donated 5 Canadian dollars through Super Chat. Michael is back, baby.
I was right. You look away, they disappear. Unfucking believable. Okay, so if you're a Hogwarts Legacy hater, go into this room, record this, throw it up on Twitter, and explain to the fanboys how this is a 9 out of 10, because that's not excusable, man. That's bad. At least have them just stay there, dude. This is holy shit. I mean, what the fuck? Guys, we can brainstorm better ways to handle that situation. To handle how do you have, because there's no animation for them coming. There's no. It's not a Hogwarts simulator. We get that. Clearly, it's not. But at a certain point, it's like there's a level of like expectation that comes with a 2023 game. I mean, yeah, this is a Switch game, but like, dude, not good. Not good. Ugh. Like, if they were to walk in and sit down and then eat and then walk back out and wander around aimlessly, it's like the librarian that we followed. The librarian, she has her destination in the NPC, and if you keep watching, she'll never disappear and wander around aimlessly to go back to the library. But if you presumably look away, she will disappear. So the game has like that weird, I don't know if it's a problem, but that weird way of despawning NPCs. Or we got to get some engineers in here to. I'm not even joking, dude. Like, we need some technical assessment here. There's got to be better ways to handle that. Instead of just like the food appears on the, like, I get it, it's Hogwarts, it's Harry Potter, it's wizard, magical, fucking Chris Angel coming down from the fucking, but like, dude, that's bullshit. They don't do that in the they don't just disappear in the movie. Okay, well, yeah, that's a sad scene there in Hogwarts. Let's and they're gonna reappear shortly, so they will reappear eventually in Hogwarts. And it's like, yeah, maybe it doesn't fucking matter, but like, dude, do we have to go back to the PS3 game? How did they handle this in the PS3 game? I told you guys the PS3 game was better. I know they don't just disappear in the PS3 game because that just didn't happen back then. Not as much. It wasn't just like, hey, we're gonna. Oh my god, I can't keep explaining it, man. It's just stupid. All right, let's look at Shenmue here and see what's going on. Maybe the old man's a story character. I'm not sure. Maybe the old man is a story character. Oh, he's gonna look at the watch. Oh shit. What the fuck? Dude, it is a Dreamcast game. That's why they said this game was trash. It is a Dreamcast game. Screenshot saved. Alright, how do we skip this? Can't skip the cutscenes. Amazing. What game I wish I had the old Harry Potter game. But we can't get them. They're not on the digital store. They're not on the digital store, so I don't want to type things in because the computer might go blue screen. The less we do, the better. You start working that SSD, I think it has something to do with it. So which is better? Let's do the poll. Start a poll. Is Hogwarts detailed? All right, let's just is detailed enough? Is Hogwarts detailed enough? Yes or no?
It's over!
William McKay coming through.
William McKay donated £5 through Super Chat.
Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. William McKay coming through. Okay, the old man. Is the old... If you run while your health is in yellow, your health will deplete quickly and you won't be able to run? Bro, this shit like Red Dead. What the fuck? What is this control thing? This control layout is weird. The game will end in what? No. You select an item X. Okay. How do we get out of the main menu? I don't have the controller plugged up. How do we get out of the main menu? Escape says it's going to leave the game. M for menu. Oh no. I guess we just hit every button on the keyboard. I don't have a controller plugged in. I'm on the Xbox. Okay. Figured it out. Let's do this. Get over there. Okay. Like eventually she's going to stop cooking. And Hogwarts Legacy is going to respawn everything soon here. I'm not kidding. I honestly think there's enough material for Cropecat to make a video on Hogwarts Legacy here. I mean, just with the NPCs, I mean, it's just bizarre. I can't remember a game that's... Okay, this Shenmue stuff. We gotta mute this, dude. Can we turn the... Let's turn the music off in Shenmue. Fuck. M for menu. Well, don't know how to do that. Is Hogwarts detailed enough? 30% said yes. That's the contrarians. 70% of you said no. It was you can be honest. Like, if you don't agree, that's fine. I mean, if you think that's acceptable, that's fair. I'm not saying you're wrong. But in my opinion, I don't believe it is. The only reason I've noticed this shit is because there's just no interactivity here with the NPCs. So we wanted to say, okay, let's see what else is going on here in this game. And but if one of these, I don't know. What they should have... Here's the thing with Bully, though. In Bully, there's a loading screen for every door. So what Rockstar did is that they loaded and they despawned and respawned while the game was loading and placed all of the NPCs within the school, so it makes them seem like there's a lot happening and going on, and there's dynamic elements happening, like someone getting bullied over here or someone running to class late. They have all of that going on to sell the believability. But how they handled that was that there was loading screens. So Rockstar had the benefit of the limited technology back then to kind of close the curtain real quick while the actors basically prepare and change into their new wardrobe, if that makes any sense. But with this, you have to, since there's no loading screens anymore, you can't do that anymore. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I have to mute Shenmue, dude. It's on a loop on that music, bro, and I can't keep listening to it. Okay. So what's going to happen here in Hogwarts is everything's going to reappear, which is ridiculous. And I'd love to see the 2009 PS3 games, see how they made it work in that game. Because I don't think there's loading screens in that game between the doors and the castle. But I could be wrong on that. And I got the old fat PS3, but don't have Harry Potter. Can you get it on Steam? Let me look on the phone. We do more things on the computer. I might blue screen it. I'm going to look on the phone. Can you get, it's probably not even out for PC, is it? Harry Potter, what is it? Half-Blood Prince? Half-Blood Prince PC. It's probably delisted. Yeah, you can't get it. Wait, it's on the Xbox store? No, that's the movie. Yeah, the games are all delisted. The games are all delisted. Did they put out a demo? I don't think they did. Because I probably would have played it back in the day if they did. Demo. Demo disc. It would be interesting to compare the PS3 one from 2009. Because I think in a lot of areas it would be more detailed. But maybe not. I mean, obviously visually, Hogwarts Legacy is superior in the graphics, right? But in terms of animations and NPCs walking around, I'm not necessarily sure if the new game is as detailed. Shenmue is saying we have to go to bed, I think. Okay. Not yet. Okay, so the old man is in there now. In Shenmue. We're going to see if, we're going to see how this plays out in Shenmue. Because you kind of have to hide the transition, and how they did that in Bully was with the loading screens. In the WWE games, sometimes they cut to the crowd, and that's a way to like hide the next animation sequence transition. So instead of animating that transition sequence, they just cut to the next one, but they don't show that to the player, of course, because that would be really stupid. But But it would be really cool to pop in the PS3 version or even the Wii version. Even the Wii version of Harry Potter. I might have the Wii. No, probably not. But it would be interesting to find this scene in one of the older Harry Potter games, even the PS2 games, and just see if how they. I mean, the PS2 games have to load, so maybe that wouldn't be fair. But if the PS3 game is sort of like this, where you can roam around the castle without many loading screens, it would be very interesting to see how they handle this. Because I think people are, the graphics are better in Hogwarts Legacy, better lighting, better textures, better this, better that. But what is missing is the meat on the bone, the framework, the nuts and bolts, that sort of thing. That's the stuff that makes the world believable. So it's like you can have amazing graphics but if it's just style over substance, it's not going to hold up well. Okay, Shenmue, it's getting dark. So far, Shenmue seems like it's like right out of the Dreamcast era, which is actually not a bad thing. So I'm not sure why people said it was trash, but... Oh my god, the food just reappeared in Hogwarts. The food, this is... Why would the food never not be there? What they should... Like even the silverware and all of that shit, like all of that has to spawn. At least have it where it's like they have the silverware there, because then it's harder to notice. And then you spawn the food in, you spawn the drinks, and all of that stuff. But if you're spawning an empty table to everything in just like one split second, like, okay. And then it's going to eventually spawn in the students here. They don't walk in. It should spawn them right out of that door. Like, since we're not able to see that, it should spawn them right behind that door. They come in, they walk down, they sit, they do their animation sequences, and then they walk out and they disappear, they despawn. But I don't know, I mean, I guess it's tricky to figure out how to make that all work. Alright, Shenmue is, I think it's forcing us to go to sleep, yeah. We don't even have to play Shenmue, it's just playing itself. We haven't done anything in Shenmue, and it's just like... It's just, the game is playing itself. Crazy. Has anyone in here played the PS3 game? Does anyone in here have the 360 version of Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince? Came out in 2009. I mean, if you got it, let me know. Let me know how they go into the room here, and let me know what's how that game handles it. Because I mean, if it has a loading screen, then it makes sense. But man, Shenmue turned into a movie game. Shenmue turned into a movie game. Look at all these cutscenes. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. Let's go back to that spot in Shenmue. No. Just go back to over here. We gotta really see how this game's gonna wrap this up. I'm assuming it forces you to go back home or something, but we'll see. So they're gonna respawn here in Hogwarts Legacy again. They're gonna respawn here in Hogwarts Legacy again. Why are the lights flickering in Hogwarts? The fuck? Okay, NPCs are starting to spawn. I'm gonna pan the camera to the left, and then we're gonna switch it back. And guess what? I already know what these tables are gonna be filled. You guys ready for this? I'm gonna pan the camera to the left. We're gonna come back here, and the empty tables are gonna be filled. Ready? We're gonna pan the camera to the left, come back, and they're gonna be filled. That's how the game's doing this. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we're gonna pan it to the left. We're gonna come all the way back. And I'm fucking right. Oh my god. Unbelievable. So what is Shenmue going to do here? It's almost... We're going to see how Shenmue concludes this. With these NPCs. Very curious. Shenmue? Yeah, it took me to the house. Fuck. Okay, well... Man, Shenmue is a movie game. It's cut. I'm not even playing the game, and it's just playing cutscenes. Holy shit. Well, I was wanting to see what happened in Shenmue, but like, dude, this game... This game is, cutscene after cutscene after cutscene. Like, holy shit. It's literally a movie, dude. My god. Okay, we're back in Shenmue here. Let's see if we can go back outside in Shenmue. Can we leave in Shenmue? How do I open this door? We can leave in Shenmue. Oh, it's not loading. Where the hell's the town at? Son of a bitch. Okay, let's go back down here. I think this is where the, Son of a bitch. Now, how are we able to do that in the Dreamcast game? Well, let's go to bed. Sleep. How do I... X. Even in Animal Crossing? Holy shit. I mean, there's a lot of games that actually follow. Watch Dogs Legion has everyone on a destination. I mean, it's not that impressive, but they do have destinations. If it plays another cutscene, dude. Like 8 hours of cutscenes in Shenmue. Holy shit. Oh my god. You know, both games are Unreal Engine. Think about that. These are both Unreal Engine games. That's actually pretty crazy to me. These are both Unreal Engine games. Shenmue 3 and Hogwarts Legacy, both Unreal Engine. I was hoping to get some more, I can't tell if Shenmue 3 is detailed or not. He's playing cutscenes. It's like, fuck, dude. So yeah, Hogwarts Legacy is a. After seeing all of that, I mean, holy shit! It's just not. It shouldn't have. It shouldn't have been an open world game. I think that's the answer we can. I think that's the answer that I can come to. Anyway. I think had they focused on the castle and the castle and the castle, whatever this is, the Hogwarts fucking Academy, had they focused on that, and that had been the epicenter, and they focused on a little bit, just a tiny bit of the surrounding areas, it would have been a better, more fully fleshed out experience. But when you try and go big, and you try and go quantity over quality, it turns into like Far Cry, it turns into like Just Cause, it turns into like these, you know, it's just this bland. It would have been better had the castle been more intricate with the NPCs and the schedule, time of day sort of thing, in my opinion. But because it does time of day, but it doesn't really do it in a way that makes sense. These are both Unreal Engine games here. Can we go see the... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that. Damn! Look at this right here in Shenmue. Look at this right here in Shenmue. That ain't too bad. It's literally a cutscene game. Like, dude, holy shit. My God. The Dreamcast version don't have that many cutscenes. Let's get a closer look at this food disappearing in Hogwarts Legacy right here. Okay, I need you guys to look at that. Look at that table there. It's going to eventually all disappear. Alright, we're going to wind this one down here soon. I kind of want to get a better look at Shenmue 3, but it's just playing cutscene after cutscene. But we're going to wind this one down here and maybe come back a little bit later on tonight and see if we can compare something else to something. Okay. Oh, no. Alright, yeah. Alright, that's going to do it. Shenmue is just, we're busy in the tutorial segment, so we close that. And Hogwarts Legacy here. Let's get this back up here so we can hear this. Oh my God, the audio. They don't even... What the fuck? They're not even attempting to... Okay.
Incendio.
Dude, oh. Oh, man. Yikes. All of this is going to disappear. We're going to wait until it does, and then we're going to end the show here. Because we've seen enough. Trying to hold this button down so we can get a better view. But that might not be possible. But everything on the tables, all of this is going to disappear except the NPCs. They should have just... Why would you disappear? Makes no sense. Makes no sense. I just can't. This is going to be so crazy looking since we're up close to it. Just got to wait a little bit longer here. No, I'm not gonna nitpick it that far. I mean, Jesus Christ. I don't expect them to actually eat anything. As long as they're doing... What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. Oh my god, it's getting worse as we continue to look at it. He's gonna keep doing that animation. Oh no. What is wrong with this game? What is wrong with this game, dude? It's a perfect Game Pass game. Holy shit. I mean, a perfect Game Pass game. That's what I'm saying. It should have been linear. Or, you know, scaled down. If the castle's big enough, why do we need more? Why do we need a big empty open world full of Ubisoft elements? So he's eating and now he's like looking at something. I don't get it. Holy shit. Well, this is on the Series X. I think we're in performance mode, but let's see. We can crank it up to fidelity. Let's do fidelity with the ray tracing. Fidelity with the ray tracing. There you go. That's the best it can look on Series X. It took them 5 years. No. 5 years? It's like a PS1 game or something. Maybe that's like the appeal, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes that can be interesting. Well, eventually it'll turn nighttime here in the game, and then everything will disappear. We do no. We hold on. We did crank the brightness. We did crank the brightness up. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot about that. Maybe not. I thought we did. I thought we did crank it up, and I guess it didn't save. Huh. I thought we did crank it. I know we cranked it up one time, but I guess it didn't save. The graphics aren't the problem with the game. To be honest, that's the least of the game's problems. The graphics are good enough. I don't have a problem with the graphics. Alright, we should be getting closer here. Should be getting closer here. Oh my god, the sound disappeared. Hold on, here we go. The audio has disappeared. Dude. What the fuck? That's even worse. It's like just the fire. Oh my. Wow, there's some amateurs that made this game. I mean, it's just. It's like there was more to it, and then they just gutted it, and like there's remnants of that. I swear that had to be what happened here. It's like maybe there was something a little bit more complex, and they gutted it, and we're just kind of seeing remnants of it because none of this shit makes sense. Like, why does this game have a day and night cycle? It's not needed. They should just tether everything to the missions. I mean, but wait here. All of this is gonna disappear here very soon. So, all of this is gonna disappear here very soon, and it's gonna look bad. I mean, it's gonna look crazy. I'm gonna disappear myself. So if you guys wanna take a look at it in full screen here, you'll still be able to hear me. But let me see. All right, I'm gonna disappear. So you got. Oh my god. Hold on. Shit, fuck. God damn it. I don't know how to do that. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Okay, here we go. You guys ready for this? All of it's going to disappear except the NPCs. This is going to look really bad. This is going to look really bad, guys. All of this is going to disappear except for the NPCs. It's going to happen pretty soon here because I remember something disappearing and then all of this disappeared shortly after. So it's going to happen pretty soon here. Get ready. All of the stuff on the table is going to disappear. All the tables.
It's over.
God.
Yo-Yo donated $5 through Super Chat. This game is clearly a masterpiece, are you nice?
Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Alright, here we go. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Here we go. It's coming, don't worry. Oh my god, is it floating over there? Oh, I thought things were floating. I was going to go really crazy here. Hold on. It's coming. Everything is going to disappear all at once except the NPCs. It's going to look really bad, bro. All of the food and shit on the table. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Unbelievable. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh man. Oh man. This is like this is pretty fucking bad. This is pretty bad. And now watch. Everyone to the right is going to be gone. See? If we pan to the right, and come back to the left, they're all going to be gone. Oh, it'll trigger it. Maybe we're too close. Hold on. Let's go to the left and go to the right. Yep, disappeared. One more time. Still there. Huh, very inconsistent. But yeah. Alright, yep, there they go. They're gone. Alright, well, that's Hogwarts Legacy. If you like it, fantastic. It's just below the quality level for me to, I mean, if it were on Game Pass, I'd say sure. It's acceptable, movie license game or whatever, but yeah, I mean, shit like this is just, I don't know how we stumbled upon this, but because it was empty, I was like, what's going to happen here? You know, we come in here and it's all empty, and it's like, I've seen clips of this being very packed and very busy. So it's like, how is this all going to come together? And it came together in the worst possible way that I could ever imagine. So yeah, we might have to lower the score down to a 0. I mean, it's just, had this game came out in 2009, I would have said, okay, whatever. But, and especially if we had another Harry Potter game to compare this to, that would be a lot of fun. Because then we can get really side by side in certain areas in the castle here and see how both games kind of handle the castle and the NPCs and things like that. But that's crazy stuff here. Yeah, in Hogwarts Legacy. But that's going to wind it up here for now. We'll come back a little bit later on, maybe figure out another game to compare it to. But that's going to do it for now. Hope you guys had fun. If not, well, we'll see you shortly here in a few hours. But that's going to do it for now. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show.
It's
and
over.
the last super chat here from DeathSided666.
DeathSided666 donated $5 through Super Chat. Michael exposing this game like he did with Cyberpunk 2077.
Well, you know, Cyberpunk might actually have a little bit more merit. I mean, this is ultra bad. With this disappearance shit, like, maybe it's to save resources, maybe it's performance related, I don't know, dude, but there just has to be better ways to do the dinner table scenes here, lunch, whatever it is, like the feast, you know, there just has to be better, and I would love to see how EA did it with the PS3 version of the game in 2009, yeah, but I mean, if you guys have that version of the game or any other old version of Harry Potter, let me know how it works. Because I've never played another Harry Potter game before, except like one on the PS1, and that's like 2D pixels. So you know, it's hard to really figure out what to make out anything. But all right, well, like I said, that's going to do it for now. We'll be back a little bit later. We'll see how the cookie crumbles. But appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show, and we will see you later. It's over. Hey there, mister.